the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Okay, congratulations to Prince Harry. The Windsors with an actual job. This is what a working royal looks like. Not a penny of taxpayers' money was used. He's not like them. Alright, so there's that here. Prince Harry's Travalyst Coalition, which includes Google, Expedia, MasterCard, and many more, has been nominated for the Partnership of the Year award by Reuters Event. There's that. Global Sustainability Award 2025. I didn't even know they give such awards if it wasn't for Harry. Right, October 2025. In London, UK Sustainability Award. Is it gonna take place in the UK? Question mark here for me. 2025 Finalist Partnership of the Year Award, the Travalyst Coalition. I hope he doesn't attend in person. Send the CEO. I don't know. They seem to be doing a lot of things for him to be over there. I'm sorry, some of you might, disagree with me, but the way the UK is going, and especially with what's going on with, is it next year, his lawsuit with the next paper is gonna start? Actual. So happy for him and Meghan. Both of them are really doing so well. There's that. Harry is a true leader. Next tweet, making reference to Travalyst as well. Okay. Prince Harry's Travalyst Coalition, which includes Google, Expedia, MasterCard, and many more, has been nominated for the Partnership of the Year award by Reuters Event. Quote, "We're honored to have been selected as a finalist in this category, Travalyst." Alright, so there's no... Oh, there is comment. Partnership, that's an ad. Congratulations to Travalyst. Bye bye Earthshot. Oh my, I forgot about that. Oh my god, the squad or something. I completely forgot about Earthshot. Yeah, but I can already hear it. When pay for, loss equal failure, will come calling back to the UK. Travalyst is a finalist for Partnership of the Year. Congratulations, everyone involved is Travalyst. Well done all around by Prince Harry and Travalyst. Bravo to Prince Harry, Travalyst. Congratulations to Travalyst. Okay, that's an ad. So that's that. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so we are done with Travalyst. This is something that I saw this morning. I added to the list, and I think I've already posted on my community board. It's very sad to see. No, I think it was yesterday I posted it. Jessica and Ben Mulroney have been separated after 16 years of marriage. Wow, 16. It's very sad. I was reading some of the comments when I posted on my community board saying something about one of them is like a MAGA type of things. You will see it on my community board, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is here. Maybe Maple MAGA views was just too much for her. Okay. So this is even... Okay, I'm not from the UK, so I don't know. I mean Canada. I'm not from Canada, so I don't know the political aspect in Canada. Okay, Jessica was super cute until she went too far with the plastic surgery. Also, Ben is a psychopath now. Okay, I don't follow them. I don't know much about them. The only thing that I'm aware of, okay, is that she is friend with Meghan, and I remember when a content creator sort of, it seems like it from my perspective. I'm not saying this is what actually they meant to do, but it seems like they sort of frame her, and then she went kind of instead of ignoring it, she responded, and then the whole thing made her look bad, and I think she lost her job, whatever she was doing. And then as for Ben, I think I reported it. Was it him where his father died, and then I didn't cover it, but I mentioned it in one of my videos. That's about it. That's all I'm aware of them in terms of what they do on a daily basis. Well, I'm not supposed to know anyway, but I don't know them. Okay? And then I'm aware that the twins were the one who were holding Meghan's veil. That's about that. But it's very sad to see that they went their separate ways. And also, there's something that I feel it's almost the same thing as Trudeau, because I have no proof. I don't want to be like that other creator. What's her name? Who the French president is suing. I don't want to start saying things that not true, but I have a strong feeling it might be almost the same, but I'm not gonna say it. Let's leave it as that. Let's read some of the comments here. Okay, I read that. Maybe his Maple MAGA views was just too much for her. Okay, I don't know what he said. Like I said, I don't follow them. She will post what he said to her stories quite often. Okay, see, I don't follow them. I don't know. They are both okay, maybe this was the one that I saw. They are both problematic. Ben has gone full MAGA conspiracies, while Jessica remained Jessica. This is what I've said with after the last election that took place in Canada, where I said use the US 2020 election as a way for what they just their last recent election. Don't think you guys are off the hook, because they have MAGAs in Canada too. They have them everywhere. So people better pay attention. And the lies to blind people, they make it look so realistic to blind you. I really urge people to pay attention, because everything is playing out right in front of everybody. So next time when there is a next election, pay close attention and go vote, because the same thing that happened in the US could easily happen in Canada. So your next election, don't make it turn like the 2024 election of the US. Okay? Because they have MAGAs in Canada too. I remember there was, let me not go back. Truck drivers trying to come to the US to do the thing. These are the same group. They know how to help each other. All right, so pay attention. Ben Mulroney has gone for MAGA. Ben is no longer the man she married. Okay, Ben is no longer the man she married. Oh, damn. He's gone batshit crazy, so I'm with Jess. Okay, I'm not in Canada, so I don't know the full interaction, things that plays out in the public. I don't know. Okay, the only thing that I'm aware of, and I thought I shared with you, only because I'm aware of Jessica being friend with Meghan, and then she took a step back. She took a step back after all the interaction, and I think let's leave it as that. Okay, she's going through her own problem right now. I don't want to put my opinion on this to make things worse for her, because sometimes when I say my opinion, people think I'm talking facts. Next tweet. I wish her well and her husband. Next tweet. And may God guide both of them whichever direction. If it's true, if the other guy is going full MAGA, I hope it's not. Alright, next tweet. No joke. Trump has killed Las Vegas. Alright, the reason I shared this is because of, I think it was one of the videos that I shared yesterday where we saw how Vegas was. Okay, let's listen to him. Maybe I'll search for the video about Vegas and show it to you again.
Live in Las Vegas, and people are talking a lot about Las Vegas, how Las Vegas is down and people aren't visiting and flights are empty and all this stuff. This is what I can tell you. It's a Friday afternoon, and I just drove across town. I mean, from one end of the town to the other end of Las Vegas, and I just did it in 17 minutes. 17 minutes.
That's mean there's no traffic
whatsoever. And this morning there was eerily no traffic whatsoever. So I don't know exactly what's going on, but this much I can tell you. There's no traffic. There's no traffic in Vegas at all.
There is music in the background, so this might be a little bit difficult for you to listen because I have to manipulate the video in order for me to share it with you, and there will be screenshot in between because YouTube gives me problem due to copyright. Okay, I have to mention this all the time because I don't know whose news gonna stumble upon my channel for the first time and this is what they see. But I know other YouTubers are able to share their other people's content freely, but for me, YouTube give me a hard time. But let's continue.
If on a Friday afternoon I can drive from one side of the town all the way to the other, from Summerlin all the way to Henderson in 17 minutes, yeah, something's up. Something's up in Vegas. I don't know exactly what, but there's no traffic in Vegas, especially on a Friday.
Yeah. It's usually crowded, and I think okay, I did find a video. That's it with this. Okay, now I'm gonna share a video about Las Vegas that I shared on my last video, one of my videos yesterday. All right, so I'm putting it here again. All right, look, empty. All right, I think there was a video below. Okay, yes, you see some people. Usually it's crowded. All right, let me show you. Pretty much is the same thing. Okay, the person is going down the escalator. The last time that I went, it was probably, I didn't have kids yet, so my son is 16. I would say maybe 18 years ago, 2 years before I had my son, my firstborn. Packed, cars everywhere, packed. And then the thing is that it's almost like a little bit after the pandemic, we went to Lake George, somewhere upstate New York. And we've been there a couple times. So after the pandemic, we went there. It was so quiet, and stores were open, but you could walk freely, whatever. The vibe does not feel the same anymore. Okay, that was a little bit after COVID. When you interact, even though it's packed with different people, there's a much different feel, a lively. Even though, kids probably making noise, it's annoying you, people smoking here and there, you hear music you don't even want to hear, but this is what makes it what it is. So when I went there a little bit after the pandemic, and pretty much there were people, but I could actually count how many people that were around me. It wasn't the same. And I didn't like it. And I was like, damn, it feels so weird. I prefer, I was talking to my husband about it. I was like, oh, it feels much better when there's people around. Okay? So that's almost the same thing here that I feel. Okay? So we're done. This was something I shared on my last video yesterday. So I put it because of that other video. Where is it? Will it show it? Because of that. Okay? So we're done. Let's go to the next tweet. I'm moving really fast. Alright, so this, I don't remember what it is about. Nothing topping this 33-second masterpiece today. Piers told this zombie to F right off out of Palestine. Alright, so let's listen. That's the first time I'm listening. Oh, there's more. Is that the same thing? This one is much longer. Alright, so let's listen.
Why, if they want to live in one of the Arab countries, or you don't want to come to the US or to Europe, why not even giving them the option to discuss it? Why you say, no, you have to stay there for eternity? Well, when all other citizens of the world are allowed to think about a future in a different place.
Okay, well, why don't Israelis move out of Israel then and let the Gazans go and live there?
Okay, so that's that. Let's see here. There's more to it here. I need to watch response because I know he wasn't expecting such question from Piers. He can't respond to the question, so he threw out Hamas to change the subject. For the sake of this video, let's play it.
A possibility for people to relocate. It happened in Ukraine. It happened in different areas in the world when people wanted to move to a different place. If they want to do it, and by the way, they can come back afterward if they want to. But why only the people in Gaza are not being allowed to even think about a future in a different place? Why, if they want to live in one of the Arab countries, or you don't want to come to the US or to Europe, why not even giving them the option to discuss it? Why you say, no, you have to stay there for eternity? Well, when all other citizens of the world are allowed to think about a future in a different place.
Okay, well, why don't Israelis move out of Israel then and let the Gazans go and live there?
Well, Israelis, if they want to move, they can move. And the people of Gaza, if they want to find a different future, they should be allowed to do that.
But that's their homeland. And then when they try to move, they're shooting them. My God, the thing that I'm seeing, it's so dark. And then the Israelis are teaching their kids to just kill. God help us. God help us. These people are savages. Let's just finish listen to this and then that's it. I'll move to the next one.
But I think you touched the point. I think some people in Gaza, the radicals, they don't want a better future. They don't care about the future of their children. They care about eliminating Israel. That is the core of the
My
problem.
God!
It's not about where they live and how they live. It's about, the fact that some elements in Gaza, the radicals one, don't want to see the existence of Israel.
Let me show you, okay? Let me show you place of Gaza, okay? Palestine. Okay, let's just say Gaza. Okay, let's see what popped up. Image. Look at this. You telling me you're looking for Hamas and this is what you turn the place into? Pick anything. Look at this. God help us. God help us. God help us. And then they refuse to allow humanitarian aid to come into Gaza. They block them. And then this is what they are doing now. Parachuting food and things for the people of Gaza. This is unfair. This is unfair. My God. my God, my God, my God. My God. Look at all those suffering. And this is their land. These people come in. God help us. God help us. Look at this. YouTube is part of this problem as well, because I was sharing some of these things and then they put that restriction, their policies. You can't show this, you can't show that. Way before they started killing those kids. They knew they were gonna do that. Look at them. God. There was a YouTube video, a short video that I was watching earlier. And then, let me see if I could find it. Let me pause. So this is the short video that I saw earlier, like 7 hours ago. That's my response here. It says something, does the world care about Amir? I'll leave the link of this short video in the description. You could go and watch it. So this guy was in Gaza, and that little boy, I don't know, he gave that little boy food, and then the little boy kissed his hand, and they shot him. They shot him. Not him in particular, I guess a sniper or something like that. So the comment said, not the comment, the title says, does the world care about Amir? That's the little boy. And this is my response here 7 hours ago. Yes, the world, my channel cares. My channel was hitting all the key issues of what was happening in Gaza. YouTube gave me a very hard time with all of the videos that I used to post about both the Epstein and the Middle East. YouTube changed its guideline or policy, which stated as follow. And I put this in quotation. Just look at the screen. I'll put it, you could read it yourself and compare. All right, so after the quote, where it says here, the quote stop here. Prior to that change, I used to talk about what I was seeing happening in Gaza. Hamas did not start what we are seeing happening. Israel started it. Israel was instigating, harassing, and doing many other things to get a reaction from the Palestinians. Once Israel saw they were not getting what they needed to start their massacre, they did what they did, the hostage debacle they claim. That was the reason they needed to flatten Palestine. I thank all the now deceased Palestinians who recorded their treatments and shared it online. I saw all the young girls and guys who were just hanging out by the mosque and were pushed around, lined up by Israel. These were the beginning of Israel's tactic to get the young Palestinians to react to their Israel cruelty. Palestine gave Israel no reasons to slaughter them. YouTube knew this was going to happen because when YouTube changed its policies, the level of Israel massacre didn't start yet. Once the policy changed, January 16, 2024, hell broke loose. We're failing young people. God help us. Okay, so this is what I wrote here. This is insane. All right, so that's that. YouTube doesn't want to show images of kids dying and all of that. God, just hope something like that don't happen to you, because these people have no heart. They have none whatsoever. They're already teaching the young boys how they should treat another Palestinian. This is insane. I never seen anything like this. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Oh, I almost skipped that. This one, I think, is about Peter Phillips. Is that the one? Okay. Next tweet. Okay, I just posted this on my community board for you guys. Wait just a minute. Peter Phillips is engaged after dating a year. Why is really not throwing a tantrum and demanding he wait another 7 years? Peter Phillips and Harriet Sperling are engaged. Princess Anne's son proposes to NHS nurse after dating for 1 year. Oh, she's a nurse? August 1st, 2025. Okay. There's that. Have you seen the ring he gave her? A very poor copy attempt. Okay, I don't know. They never wanted Harry to have his family this way. He devoted his entire life slaving for them until he became incapacitated like Princess Margaret. Unfortunately for them, God gave him a wife of immense love, foresight, and courage. That's for sure. Alright, he's clearly not taking the time to think about it and whether she is ready for royal life. That crossed my mind too. Really quick, do something. LOL, there's the laugh here. Prince Harry and Meghan are the only royals subject to rules, restrictions, and protocols that no other royals has to abide by because he is the only one married to a black woman. Saying the quiet part out loud. That's that. Okay, so let's leave that alone. And I think Princess Anne, stand up for her kids. Charles, he just threw them to the wolves. He doesn't care. That's the difference. Charles doesn't care. Alright, next tweet. Who does Meghan think she is, huh? Just because her first batch of her rosé wine sold out, she has the audacity to launch a second. She wants to overshadow Chuck, who was set to cut ribbons of a new cow shed, really was scheduled to dust cobweb from an ancient building, and Kitty was gonna grind. No squad with that shade. Well, she got it like that. Not fair, no. Haha, can't she wait until Cool Charles sells about 1,000 dog coats? They had an agreement. With her damn irrelevant self, she could at least share the schedule. Instead, she's using her title and overshadow the groundbreaking work of royal family. My ribs, I'm telling you, help me ask them. There's the laugh here. Next tweet. Alright, I'm almost done. Any other tweets that I find, it will be maybe for tomorrow or tonight when I'm recording. Or tomorrow we're going away. Mini getaway. Alright, so there's this here. I haven't seen Dre post in a while. Maybe I guess he was on vacation, so this came on my timeline. Am I following him? No, I'm not. Let's follow him now. Maybe that's why I didn't see his thing. Okay, oops, I had to do it. There's the laugh here. I don't know if there's a music. I woke up in a yeah, there's a music. That's Meghan helping Harry. Okay, let's go through it really quickly. There's Meghan helping Harry up the stage, okay? All of this, because I won't be able to show it properly. And there's Harry helping Meghan up the stage, okay? They both help each other, vice versa. But this one, I mean, as short as this video is, only 10 seconds, it took them a while to find those clips to cut and put it together, alright? When you see the squad or anybody putting some videos together, it takes time. This one just sit there. Right? I mean, it is what it is. LOL. He hates that woman. There's the laugh here. The squad are just laughing. Okay, William doesn't even like Copycat. As a friend, gosh, this must be really hard to pretend to like someone for popularity when you can't stand them. The things people do for money and fame. Yeah, that is true. Next tweet. Does this have anything to do with royals? Kid. Oh, this has nothing to do with royals. Okay. Abbott Elementary's Janelle James said the actress who plays Courtney asked her if she was in any movies. When James said no and asked the young star if she was in any movies, she replies, 3. The shade. Look at her face. Is that her? And look at her hand. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh, she's talking about it now. Are you in my movies? Lila Hofmeister to her Abbott Elementary co-star Janelle James. Let's listen. 24 seconds. Alright, so I was just talking to my son. I'll put the interaction at the end. Alright, so let's listen to this. 24 seconds.
She came up to me, she said, are you in any movies? I said, no, why do you ask? She was like, no reason. I said, why are you? Are you in any movies? She said, 3. So you'll be happy to know she's my nemesis in real life. She came came
All
up to
right,
me. She
so
said,
that's that. I don't want to go too deep into it. Some of the comments are really responded, the shades. Okay, her the moment Janelle asked her the same question. All right, so that's an ad. Let's go to the next one. I'm almost done. This has to do with artists. What was it? There's no caption. Oh, an invisible thing. I'm telling you, the nonsense that is being sold. Okay, there's no caption here. Italian artist sold an invisible sculpture for $18,000. Sometimes I have to wonder, what's the meaning behind it? Are they, they can't just give the money like that. They have to give a reason for something. I don't know. So this is what they sold here. There was another one I saw a couple days ago. I think it was a bedroom that was all messy and all of that. They call it art, and someone bought it for a couple, is it in millions? It's ridiculous. But anyway, next one. This is my last one. I have something about Trump, but I do not want to deal with that right now. Okay. I be seeing those dogs scaring those dog owners is crazy. Dog's reaction when it's finally time to wake up and go on his walk. 33 seconds. Oh. Okay, I muted. I'm gonna get flagged for the music. Oh my god. He was already awake. The alarm went on, so all of a sudden he's... Oh my god. All that leaking. Okay, time for a walk. At least he was a good boy and let her sleep. There's some who come with their bowl. Look at him watching the... There's some who come with their dog bowl waiting to be fed. Okay, so there's me here. No time for snoozing. Get the F up now. And this one, when they're out, they don't want to go back in. Okay, so that's all I have. Let me pause for a second. I see my notification. Let me see if it's something I could share with you. It was nothing to be to share. Okay, so while I pause, I type prayer for human compassion. Okay, let's see here. Something said read this, but I hope I could see it. Okay, prayer for compassion. Lord, open my eyes to see those people in need. I want to use the means I have to help. Give me the courage to use my imagination and not be suppressed by doubt. When you inspire me, I want to be your apostle of compassion to a world in need of love. Amen. I think that's pretty good. All right, so that is it. Okay, so this is the last thing I was uploading. It's ready, so I need to finish with all the information in the back. Okay, what else do I have open? Not that. Okay, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that is it. I record everything. Now, it's going to take me days to finish edit them. Thank you for watching. Who's that? Okay. You need me?
Is Dad getting McDonald's?
He said he will, but I'm gonna cook. Do you want me to make the same thing I made yesterday?
Wait, so are we getting McDonald's or not?
He was saying he wanted to get, and I said, I'm gonna cook. I made the vice. I'm probably gonna tell him no. Do you want?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so give me a second. Alright, so I was just talking to my son. I'll put the interaction at the end. Alright, so let's listen to this.